Hey everyone, this is Desiree from Houston Area Parkinson's Society. Thank you so much for joining today. Today we're going to be doing a unique exercise using a hand towel, or feel free to use a pillowcase if that's something more available to you. This is just a wonderful, simple, but effective home workout that you can do. And these moves are great to just get those joints moving, keeping them healthy, and also getting that blood circulation going. And just please remember to listen to your body. If you feel any pain or discomfort, make sure to watch what your body is saying and make sure you're not pushing yourself too hard, or even stop the exercise if you need to. So with me, we're gonna start by just making sure we have the long side. Get that towel nice and rolled up. We're gonna put our hands onto the sides of our legs and make sure that our legs are about shoulder width apart. So from here, having those elbows extended, keeping that towel right at the tip of your knee, we're gonna raise both hands going up, all the way to the top, and back down. And bring both of those hands up, as high as you can make it, and down. Again, bringing it up, and down. Let's go ahead and do 6 more of these. We have 10 and down for 5 and down. Make sure you're breathing. 4 and down, and 3 and down, 2 and down, and 1 and down, and for 0, bring it up and bring it back down to your knees. From here, we have 2 options. You can either have your elbows right here at the side. I'm gonna just show you on the side, having your elbows in a 90-degree angle, or you could have your elbows extended with the towel straight in front of you. So whatever you choose, that's what you decide to do. We're gonna bring it to our left, and you're gonna keep it out if you have your arms extended, and back to center. And again to the left, and back to center. So only our trunk is moving, keeping those knees forward, and we're just turning to the left and center. Again, to the left and back to center. To the left and back to center. Let's do 5 more. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and 0. Now going to the right side, I'm just going to do the other modification where we have both of our elbows right here on the side. In the same way, we're just turning to the right side. So you're just going to turn as much as you can and back to center. Notice how my knees are still facing forward. Again, just turning the trunk back to center and to the right, and back to center, to the right, and back to center, to the right, back to center, again to the right, and back to center. Let's do 5 more, and 5 and 4 and 3. Make sure you're breathing too. And 2 and 1 and 0. Next, I'm going to have us bring our arms out to the side. We're going to start with the left side. From here, you're going to have both of those hands again at an equal distance, right about shoulder width apart. You're going to start by bringing that left arm out to the side, and you're going to bring it back to center. Again, push it out to the side and back to center. Push it out to the side, back to center, and again, push it out to the side, back to center. 5 more. 5 and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and 0. Now, I want you to look at your hands as you're doing this, so that way you can see how high that you're actually making it. So on the right side, as you bring it out to the right side, look at those hands. See how far it's moving, and ask yourself if you can bring it any higher. But of course, make sure you're watching on how much you can tolerate. Let's do 5 more of these, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, 1, and 0. Now this exercise is one of my favorites. It is rows pretty much. We're gonna start by rowing forward. So again, good posture, and we're just gonna bring those arms up. We're gonna bend them and we're gonna extend them. You're imagining you're drawing a circle with your arms, or cranking something, if that helps as a visual too. So from here, we're gonna do about 5 more of these. Make them big, wide circles, and for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And we're gonna turn it the other way. So we're gonna reverse those circles. You're extending and bending, extending and bending. Drawing big circles with those arms. Let's do 5 more backward circles, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. For this next exercise, we're going to add our legs into it. So first, let's have both of our elbows extended, and this should be about eye level for you. And from here, we're going to meet the towel to our leg. Let's start with our left knee, reaching to that left knee and up, reaching to the right knee and up, left and right. So keep that good posture. It's like you are marching and also bringing that towel to those knees. Let's do 10 together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. We're gonna do some bicep curls. From here, having those elbows to your sides, those arms facing up, or those hands facing up, and you're gonna hold it from underneath. Now you're gonna bring that towel close to your chest and back down to your knees, up to your chest and to your knees. It's nice with a towel because you have a good resistance as well, like you're pulling it both apart. And we're gonna do 5 more together. 5, keep that good posture. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Now this next exercise is probably a common activity that you've done before, where you're wringing out a towel. You're squeezing out the water out of it. And so to set you up first, I have my towel. I'm putting it in half. And now here, I'm stacking one hand on top of the other. You could have your left hand over your right or your right hand over your left. It doesn't matter, because either way, you're still gonna be rotating those wrists. You're gonna be flexing and extending those wrists. So you're gonna be squeezing and bringing those knuckles outward and back together. Squeeze and wring it out and back together. Squeeze and wring it out and back together. Both of my elbows again are to my side, and I'm squeezing, mainly focusing just on those wrists. Those wrists and your grip. It's good for your hands and just movement in your wrists. If you do feel pain, lighten up that grip that you have. We're gonna squeeze for 5 more. Squeeze and wring it out. 5 and 4 and 3, 2, 1, and 0. For this next exercise, we are going to be working on our tricep right behind our arm here next to the elbow. We're gonna go ahead and grab one end of the towel, as so, and you're gonna put it behind your head. I'm just gonna lift it up just a little so you can see, just to see my hands stacked over one another. And with our elbows bent, starting here, we're gonna extend. With a slight bend at the wrist, we're not gonna lock it, we're just extending it to a slight bend. And bring it back down, and bring it up, and bring it down, bring it up, and bring it down. If this feels a little uncomfortable for you, another modified way we can do this exercise, if you're holding it palms down, if you're holding it about shoulder width apart, again, with equal ends, you're putting it around your head, just like the other exercise, but from here you're gonna extend just like that. And you're gonna bring it down and extend and bring it down. Again, not all the way to lock those elbows into the sky. We're gonna have a slight bend as we bring it up. We're gonna do 10 of these. Here we go. 10, 9, make sure you're breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Feel free to wiggle those arms out if you need to.